Fireside Chat with Johnny Walker and Centurion. Good morning, everyone. Mark Anthony here for Sigma TV presenter. I have with me today Johnny Walker and the main man, Gallo Roberto. So, we're just going to start off. We're going to dive right into this fireside chat. I'll try and leave some time for you guys to put in some of your questions if you have any. I guess we'll just jump right into it. Johnny, my first question for you. So, what do you attribute to your 95% finish rate and to continue finishing your opponents in future fights? How do you see this happening?
It's not easy game. MMA is a mixed martial arts. Who don't know? It's a really tough game. And what I attribute, I think, is I was born with good genetics as well. I'm big, I'm tall, I'm quickly. But it's a hard work, man. Hard work. Every day, go to the gym, do the diet properly, sleep properly, do injury prevention, and listen to the coach, Every day, go to the gym, learn new technique, repetition. If you wanna be perfect, if you wanna be the great in something, you have to work really hard. So there's no secret. You just work hard and you get what you want.
Well, hard work really does pay off. What can you tell me about your last fight in January against Paul Logan?
Against Paul Greg, right? Yeah, it was a really good company training in Ireland with my head coach, John Kavanagh. I have a really good partner there to train as well, like guys, high-level guys that fight in Bellator, fighting in big organizations as well. So we have the best to work. To be the best, you have to work with the best, right?
Indeed.
And it was really work like good jiu-jitsu, a lot of jiu-jitsu technique, because Paul Greg's specialty is jiu-jitsu, is on the ground, right? And work a lot of defense. If I get to the kind of position that he's good at, I'm able to defend myself, But the fight goes really to my way, and I just knocked him out in the first round. I didn't have no damage, and it was a perfect fight for me.
Good stuff. I have one more question for you, Johnny. With your recent 2-win streak, what adjustments have you made to your training and fighting style to keep your momentum and to continue rising in your division?
Yeah, of course. Now I'm at number 7 in the world, and I always keep working in all of my skills. But mostly now I'm focused on my box defense and box attack, because I get caught a few times with overhands and with box stunts, right? So I improve a lot of my boxing and a lot of my wrestling as well, because if you want to work with the best on the top of the division, I have a lot of good wrestling there as well. So my wrestling defense have to be good, and I have to take people down as well. So it's a lot of training, and I improve a lot my wrestling and my boxing.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
You're welcome.
Roberto Gallo, the main man. Hello.
Hello.
Roberto, who is Roberto Gallo, and what brought you into the MMA scene?
Who is Roberto Gallo? Roberto Gallo is just somebody smart that he have a big project in mind, connected with MMA for 27 years. So all this work, a connection lead me here today, where we are now recreated Centurion, and we are now creating a world tour. We are around the world with a spectacular event. We have a really ambitious project for the future, but we are definitely achieving every day a little step closer to our target. So we are very happy to this collaboration with Sigma, give us the chance to travel different countries, to be exposed to the most important of this business. We have this kind of interesting concept connecting the iGaming world with MMA. This is why we are here.
Tell me more about it, Gallo.
Let's say we see this business in another concept, in another way, the way around it. We are not focused on the prepaid TV, on sponsorship. We are seeing it as data. We see it as a very lack in the market of event, certified event. So we are here to close a gap of a sport that is followed by 581 million followers in under 63 countries. Is a big gap there, and we are here to close this gap. We know here to compete with any other big organization. We are our own organization. We are our own agenda, and it's very interesting we have a lot of projects connecting with this iGaming industry.
Great stuff. And what would then separate Centurion from other MMA companies, and what are we to expect in the near future?
What separates us for the other company is we do what the other don't. We see MMA is the same for the last 20 years, the same game, same kind of gameplay. So we are here to change it. We have focused more in the show business. More than anything, we don't depending for any big big agenda that sometimes other events they cannot do certain stuff because they are limited. We are not limited. This is why we can connect with this world. We chose another different path, respect other company.
I have another question for you, Roberto. How has the live streaming actually helped you guys get more noticed in the MMA scene?
For us now, it's just about rebranding. This year we're rebranding. We have we do a 5 event. We're going to do 9 more in the 2023. So we just push the brand. We are very focused on South America, as Johnny Walker is full of amazing talent in South America, and they just need opportunities. So I like to say I'm a different promoter because I come where they come from. So I know what they pass through. I know what they have to do to make a fight. I know how hard, how much is painful a punch. I know all these things. So I can see them with a different kind of eyes and respect. And I guess they can see the same in our side. So this I think is our main difference.
Can you give us any insights about tomorrow's fight?
Tomorrow's fight is very interesting. We have a 4-man tournament for the first time in the Emirates. So the same night, the fighter they have to fight 2 times in order to win. It's a belt, and then it's never happened in Emirates. So we are very excited about that. It's a beautiful outdoor venue. Just a good. Tomorrow you want to be there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we were going to have Mark Thorne join us today, so we had a couple of questions prepared for him, which unfortunately we can't ask anymore. So I'd really like to hear from the crowd if you guys have any questions you'd like to share with Johnny or with Roberto Gallo. Samuel?
How you doing? My name is Samuel. So within the next 5 years, looking at your timeline, what obstacles and challenges do you foresee that might hold you back from reaching your goal?
Sorry, I can't hear properly. Can you repeat?
Yes. What challenges do you see within the next 2 to 5 years that might stop you from reaching where you're trying to go?
The challenge I can see in the next 5 years is regulation, because we are the first to do something nobody never did. So I guess we will change the game. When we finish what we are trying to accomplish, we change completely any combat sport. So the adversity I can see will be regulation. That will be the biggest adversity.
Thank you very much, Samuel. Any more questions maybe from the crowd? Okay, well, actually, I'm going to ask then Roberto Gallo on behalf of Mark. Maybe you can answer this question for me. How will the addition of Mark as a strategic advisor, like himself, will impact the overall growth and success of Centurion?
Is a very important part because I still MMA promoter, and this is what I do, and this is what I want to do. So when we start to decide a new direction, we pick up the best guy we can find, Mark, Andy, and so many others, because when the game changes in that direction, they play the ball. Mark is everybody who knows Mark know how incredible. This guy have a vision that nobody has. So for us, it's incredible to have him. We have a team on board that together they are more than 55 years of iGaming. So we are pretty safe with them.
Thank you very much. Unless I have more questions, I guess I can bring this fireside chat to a close. Roberto, I'd like to thank you very much for everything you are doing. All the best of luck for Centurion. Johnny Walker, Keep up the very good work. I'm sure it's going to be more than a 2-win streak coming for you. Hard work pays off, as you said, so all the best of luck, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing so much more of you in the coming future. Guys, thank you very, very much.